What's up? Welcome back. I'm going to be opening some Lost Origin boosters today. I want to put together a Zoroark V star deck, and I need the Zoroark V to do that. So that's what I want to go hunting for today. This is the Lost Origin deck boosters. So there's a couple of cards that we have our eye out for that would be helpful in this deck. This chain would be good. The Gengar chain would be quite useful. I don't think I have any of those. And some more air pumps would be very useful. This is what we're here for. This is the aim of the game today. So that's the hope. Air pump. Where was the air pump? Here it is. Damage pump. So this is what we're hoping for. We're gonna combine this. We have two of these. We could always do more, but we need the Hisuian Zoroark V in order to build this deck. So we're gonna hope for as many as we can, and we are just gonna open some boosters today. Take it nice and easy. Oh. That's perfect. We got some credits. Silver Tempest, Lost Origin. Let's go. All right, back to the collection. Okay. Cheers. I would normally go back on the website and look at each of these, but we're only opening one, so I'm not. Ooh, that too though. I'm not expecting much from these. Ooh, Hisuian Sneasler. This is a fun Pokemon in game. I just started playing the Scarlet and Violet games. I got the Scarlet game. That's pretty fun actually. It's been a lot of clicking through the story mode so far though. The battling idea is cool. The roaming is fun. It's pretty good. I'm enjoying it. Let's see. Opponent's VMAX. I still don't have a deck to counter VMAXs. We got 4 chests. How did we get 4 chests? What's this? 10 coins. Once during your turn, you may search your deck for up to 2 basic energy cards, reveal them and put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck. Gotta evolve the cost of Flame. Ooh, but there's a really good basic Pokemon pull on one of the cost of Flame. I used to use that in my Verdict deck. During your turn, you may attach a psychic energy card from the discard pile of one of your production Pokemon. That's not too bad. Doesn't have to be active either. It's not too bad at all. And we got another one with shiny. Nice. Products received. 202. Alright, should I go and check the trades? I should probably go and check and see if there's any trade offers for it. Right? None. Or is it just bad incident? I think it's bad incident. There's one. Oh, it wants me to give mine for Silver Tempest. Nah, I figured, dude, you'd get a couple for the Lost Origin packs, maybe, but no. We're keeping that because that's the problem right here. We have the V-Star. We don't have the V, so we can't use it. And I want to combine that with the Dragonite V. I think that with this 20 damage to each of your bench Pokemon, that could be super fun. Super fun. So that's the hope. Is we're gonna go through all these packs, or we're gonna find a Zoroark V. So stay hydrated. Grab some water. Cheers. Alright. No new cards. We've clearly opened a ton of these packs. And this is new. Discard one of your bench Pokemon via all attached cards. Volo, this guy's from the game. Yeah. That's kind of cool. I just wanted to check quickly if I do have. I'm kind of surprised. I think I don't have the alternate art Genkars, but it didn't say that I had them. No, I don't. So this is the one we're looking for. This the fog, the energy, not too long. This one, but this isn't the one that it had on the thing. Right, once during your turn, if this Pokemon is in your discard pile, you may put it on your bench, and if you do, put 3 damage counters on this Pokemon. Interesting. But the one that was showing up was this one. This is the one that shows up in the pack here. So I wasn't sure if I had it or not. But then they have this weird one that literally says Lost Origin. I don't know. Anyways, back to the packs. Welcome to the stream. Opening some Lost Origin packs today. New card. Discard 2 energy from this Pokemon. Thank you. What's this one? If this Pokemon is asleep, is knocked out by damage from attack, your opponent can't take any prize cards from it. This Pokemon. I've played this. That's a good spell card. I might think of something fun to do with that. It's kind of crazy. Nothing new. Alright. Oh, very nice. That's the 3rd pack? Dang, look at that. I didn't have this either. That's crazy. I wonder if I have any Magnezone Vs. That's pretty good. That's Fortune Sisters. 197. Early on. So 5 packs in. We get a V-Star. Not what I'm looking for. Ooh, Hisuian Zoroark. Not what I'm looking for. The end of the opponent's next turn. That's nasty. Alright. Good vibes. Let's see. Some cards. Ooh, Delphox V. Your opponent's active Pokemon are burned and confused. Put 2 energy attached to this Pokemon in the Lost Zone. This attack is 120 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. So that's 240 damage. That's pretty good. Wow, alternate art, Delphox V. This is some good luck. This is pretty good luck. Very impressed. Clefairy, I played against that. Honchkrow. Alright. Oh, we got another lady. The new art. I like to use the same art for cards because otherwise the decks can feel a little jumbled. That's good. That's a good show. Alright. No. Oh, we did get a new card. We got 2 new cards. Let's got the top card of your deck. If that card is an energy, this attack does 100 damage, 150. All of your Pokemon take 20 less damage from attacks from your opponent's Pokemon V. Ooh, oh, it's a Radiant Gardevoir. That's interesting. It's got that psychic move that's similar to, oh no, it's not. Never mind. 20 more damage. Never mind. Okay, Dustox. Natrick. 8 damage counter. Instead of 1. That's kind of nice. It's a little expensive though. 3 evolution chain. Oh, we got the other Delphox V. That's so funny. That is so funny. Alright, Riley. This guy was in, I can't even remember the games now. All the games blur together. They all blur together. So we just got Delphox V. Previously, we picked up the Delphox V. The alternate art. Fantastic. That's great. This is so nice. I would love to get my hands on one of these Aerodactyls. Yeah, I have a ton of the Berserkers. In fact, I think I went fishing for the Berserkers. So the fact that I don't have the Zoroark V, but I have the gold V-Star is so typical. Alright, let's keep going. Clefairy. Alright. Mouflon. The Magnezone again. We got 2 of these now. That's fine. Of course, we get 2. Of course. To immediately diminish the worth of the previous one by half. Now I gotta put a deck together to make it worthwhile. Ooh! Enamorus. I haven't come across this in the game yet. Have I? I think I did actually. I think I have. Final effects of your opponent's Pokemon's abilities done to each of your Pokemon that has psychic energy attached, except for this one. Interesting. 2 basic energy cards from your discard pile to bench Pokemon. Alright, I see you. What we got here? The Shining of the Synchro. Alright. We got a Tynam. No, we can use that Zoroark. Oh no, it's not V. Dang, come on. Alright, we're running out of cards here. Who do have packs? What is this Mirage Gate? You use if you have 7 or more cards. Search your deck for 2 basic energy cards of different types. Interesting. That's almost like a dragon. Oh, of course, Giratina is dragon type. Of course, the supporter tools are dragon type. Supporter tools, that makes so much sense. It's a little too bright now. I'm washed out. Totally washed out. That's okay. What's that? There we go. Alright. Volo. What's this? Stormtrooper. Got it. Already got it. A Magnezone V. We had one, so now we can definitely make a deck out of it. Huh? Switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon with their active Pokemon. That sucks. This attack does 30 damage to 2 of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Ooh, 90 and 30 and 30. That's not great. But then you're evolving it. aren't you? So you're hoping for something better anyway, so. Alright. Let's go. Zoroark. Oh! Oh, wait. Okay. Oh, wow. Holy shit. Are you serious? That doesn't even come up here. That's like a super secret rare. Oh, what? What? That's so dope. Oh, I gotta get that Genesect V now. Oh, I gotta get that Genesect V now. Wow, that's such a nice card. I love those black and gold ones. Oh, we got the Cramorant. I hate playing this guy. He's so annoying. I think there's still plenty of time on the versus ladder. But now I'm stressing. Now I gotta go check. 180. So we've been through 22. 7 days to get this guy. What's the third one? Yeah. Maybe it's worth it. That's worth it. But I need this. Cuckoo. Actually, I think, did I trade something for him? Did I trade something for him? I guess if I get one more, I'll have all of them, huh? And then I can do the, these are so fun. The Shining and the Radiant, they're kind of cool. And then the Mew, oh, I gotta see this. Oh, wow, look at all of them now. We got 3. We got all these. We got this golden Mew as well. Oh, man, Mew was pretty cool. Mew was pretty cool. This one's sick. Alright, 180. Let's go. Gotta keep going. Stop getting distracted. Oh my god. I didn't have this either. Holy. Holy. Alright. Alright. Ah, crazy. God damn. This is that's the first one of this I have. That's insane. That's so crazy. Oh wow, this is going really well. This is a very good opening today. Got some luck. We got 2 here. New card. You may have your opponent switch their active Pokemon with one of their bench Pokemon. Put this Pokemon on cards attached in the lost zone for 210 for 1. It's 3 evolution. Ooh. I have not looked at the Lost Zone decks either. Like, I keep doing this. These cards come out. It takes a while to collect enough to get a good deck together, though. Like, I should definitely investigate putting together a Lost Zone deck. I just kind of want to try it. This Dragonite V deck that I built kind of inspired me. Ooh. Oof. No. That's tough. That's beautiful art, though. That's the head guy of the swinging branch. There he goes. Okay, let's keep going. What do we got? 2 more. Sneasler. Nada. 175. So we've been through 27. Math. Text 20 damage for each basic energy card in your discard pile. Then shuffle those cards into your deck. This is the same exact thing. Ooh. This is the same exact thing as the Volcanara, but I want to see. This wasn't when Blastoise was released, was it? The Blastoise for the whole of the. What's this guy doing? No. Is there any reason you would have that many water energies in the discard zone? Discard pile. I'm not seeing it. I mean, normally you'd expect that, right? You'd expect there to be a reason why there would be that many energy in your discard pile. So you would naturally look for why you're discarding the energy. Maybe this guy. Who knows? Alright. That could be good in the Blastoise deck. The Blastoise just pulls energies and stacks them on it, because that could get knocked out pretty easy. This Pokemon. Nope. Ooh, love him a champ. That's kind of nice as well. It's shiny. Crisis Muscles. If your opponent has 3 or fewer prize cards remaining, this Pokemon gets 300 HP. You may do 100 more damage. If you do during your next turn, this Pokemon can't attack. That's a relatively low energy. Wow. Wow. That's kind of cool. That's kind of nice. I don't have any enchant decks. I might have to do an enchant deck. Alright, 173. Let's go. Getting hung up on shiny enchant cards. We got it. We got it. We got what we needed. That's the card. That's it, baby. That's it right there. Oh, you may switch this with one of your bench Pokemon. Ooh, moving energy from this Pokemon to one of your bench Pokemon. Oh, we got it in the first 173. This is 27, 29. Is that 29? 29 boosters. Let me go see this. Let me go see this Dragonite Blue deck. I'm getting excited now. I can't believe I actually got that quick. It's standard. It's a standard deck. That's right. We added these guys. Wait. What are the energy requirements? Why did I have so many electric? 2 water. 1 each. 1 each. Water, water. Why did I have so many electric energies? Am I insane? Wait, okay. We got 6. We got 7 energies now. Zoroark. 1, 2. Clean. Alright, and they're normal type as well. Yeah, perfect, perfect, perfect. Did I want to throw the pain pump in? I don't think I need it. The whole point is to just get this guy up and loaded, right? That's the whole point. And then these guys, this is like a side plot. There's a lot going on. What does this do? There's a lot of side plots in this story. I don't know. That always kind of complicates it. I just kind of felt like that would be fun to have in here. Is there anything else we need then from the trainer side? Damage pump? Do we need the damage pump? I think we did. I think we just need a ton more water energies. Okay. Ooh, I kind of want to try that out. Oh, but you know what? The title of this video is Opening Boosters. So we're going to go back. We're going to go back to the grind, 173. I'm going to take this down, 150 at least, if not 100 by the end of today. Potentially even all the way down. We'll see. We'll see. I might. The urge to play might overtake me. I might have to check that deck out first, man. Wow. Oh man. Alright, Darkrai. And a Goodra. Prevent all damage done to each of your basic Pokemon that has any steel energy attached. So I'm guessing that's Pokemon V, that's V-Star and V-Max as well. Very nice. Is that a 2 evolution or a 3 evolution? It's gotta be 3 because there's a Gumi here. Yeah. I've never actually, I don't think I've ever had a Goodra that I raised in any of the games. This is why I started Scarlet, because it's, you like learn about the Pokemon when you're playing the game. And then you see them in the cards. I find it's a lot easier to remember them. Porygon Z, I played against this once. This was nasty. So nasty. Shuffles them into the deck. Oh, got another damage pump. Very nice. 7, baby. And cargo. Alright, I just want to see what else we can get. That would be nice. Aerodactyl V Alt-Art, that would be fantastic. I would take either of those. That is so cool. This is dope as well. I would really appreciate having that, actually. I play with this card all the time. I have it in most of my decks. Do we have the Dark Patch? This is kind of cool. This looks pretty cool. I love the gold stadiums. They're always so special. Let me see. What I have. Dark Patch. No, I don't have the gold Dark Patch. That could be cool. I don't really play with it though. Not like I play with the lady. That's a different kind of relationship. She's in all my decks. Like all of them. Ugh. Alright, Cresselia. 2 damage counters. Okay. Oh, whoa! What? What is this? What is this? What's next to any Pokemon? Or any state you can play. Put it in the monster. That's so clean. I feel like I already had this. Don't know why. I definitely don't. Maybe I traded it away. Look at this thing. It looks weird. Are there any normal lost vacuum? Oh, this is probably why. I probably have a bunch of those. Hey, one's right there. Wow. Okay. Wow, this is lucky. This is super lucky. I'm having a very fortunate time over here. A third Magnezone V-Star. Two Rainbow Shinies now, I guess. Wow. Dang. Look at that. I definitely should put together that kind. I wonder if they have trade value. I might be able to trade them. I'm sure people in real life will want them. I don't know if they'll have trade value on the trade market. Alright, damage pump. We got 2 here. 2 bites of the magic apple. Unfazed fat buddy. Alright. Yeah, I'm happy with my full trainer art version of that. Man, we've been getting some good pulls today. This is bad. Already got it. But that's fun. That's fun. We got 2. We got 2. Ooh, the shifter. Not shiny though. Whoa. You got the background can be shiny? Like the whole thing can be like, this is shiny. Or you can have a shiny background. Which is interesting. Alright. 162. Let's keep it going. Another Machamp and another Dustox. No problem. Another Panic Mask. We like that. Nope. Nothing great. Sleepy Monday with some amazing pulls. That's alright. That's alright. Just get chill. Shiny Zoroark. What's this? Ooh, the Lost Zone Sableye. 12 damage counters. That's pretty gross. Not gonna lie. Bless you. Nothing. Ooh, shiny Kingdra. Once during your turn, you may have either player shuffle their hand and put it on the bottom of their deck. If that player put any cards on the bottom of their deck, and this way they draw 4 cards. Either player, you just pick. You just get to pick each time. Could it be both? Could it be both at the same time as well? So I could just like Marnie. Just keep Marnieing every turn. That's so funny. Ooh. 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 During your turn, this Pokemon is in your discard pile. You may put it on your bench. If you do put 3 damage counters on this Pokemon, that's the normal Gengar that we wanted. Hey, what's up? Yeah, we've been having some really good builds. What did we get? We got the Hisuian Zoroark that we were looking for, the V. We got 3 Magnezone V-Star. We got this. We got the full art for the Snorlax. we've been getting a lot of good pills. Yeah, this is a good one. This is actually perfect for a deck I was thinking of putting together. That's very cool. That's exciting. Oh, Gengar's up there. He's a good one. He's got some cool cards as well. I was looking for the this is what we needed. We got another one. Perfect. I've already put it in my Dragonite V deck. Yeah, this is exciting. I'm excited to play with that. So I got 2 now. To go with my I had a gold Hisuian V-Star that I couldn't use because I didn't have any of the Hisuian Zoroark Vs. Alright. Cramorant. There we go. So we got the Sableye again. Oh, wow. Wow. That's the second time I've pulled this card. That's so crazy. Dang. Well, good thing I got the Zoroark V before. Oh, this is begging for me to put together a Gengar deck with that. It's giving me all the nice cards just for that deck. That's fun. bad. Dang, that is some luck. I also got the gold, the Lost Vacuum. I got the gold card of that earlier as well. That was I've been getting some crazy pulls. I've only been going for 60 packs. This has been a wild ride today. Nice. Play as Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon. Attach up to 3 energy cards from your opponent's discard pile to your opponent's Pokemon any way you like. That makes sense. Okay. Okay. Fair. Alright. Yeah, I went hunting through these Lost Origin boosters before, looking for the Berserker V. I got a bunch of those, but yeah, only getting Zoroarks today. That's so funny. Called Minior existed. I did not know a Pokemon called Minior existed. Radiant Steelix. Dang. That's so fun. That's crazy. Minior. Whoa. The hell? It's like a mine. No. What is it? It looks like a deep sea mine here, but it looks like a comet. Is it like Meteor? Didn't play Gen 7. Which gen was Gen 7? I may not have played Gen 7 either. Yeah, that's a weird one. That's a very strange poke. They came out with some weird ones though. The Vanillux is on my top tier of dumb Pokemon. You got Alcremie as well, which is like a cake. Sun and Moon. I did not play Sun and Moon either, actually. Yeah, I didn't play Sun and Moon. Did I play Black and White? I think I did. I'm working on the new Scarlet game right now. I just started that. Have you got either of the new games, Violet or Scarlet? I started playing it specifically because they're gonna. Sorry, I'm super sleepy today. Don't plan on getting it? Yeah, that's fair. Ooh, so this is the normal version of that Gengar I just got. Yeah, I'm playing it so I can get familiar with the Pokemon. I find it's so fun to translate them from the game into the cards to see the ones that you got to play with. So that's something I'm working at. Give me one of the Pokemon that you would include in your top 10. If you had a top 10 list of Pokemon, I just want one Pokemon from it. I like to hear what people have to say. So yeah, I have a ton of these cards. I got 2 of these. I got 1 of the shiny, the rainbow ones. Yeah, I've been getting a lot of Magnezone today. Yeah, your favorite 10. Out of your favorite 10, I just want to hear one of them. It can be anyone. I mean, you can tell me more if you want, but... Ooh! Ooh! Oh, that's great. I like that. I like that a lot. Oh my gosh. That's nice. Oh, that's exciting. Alright, what we got here? Nothing. Tyranitar, that's a pretty good one. That's a pretty good one. Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking of Larvitar for mine. So cute. I think that Pokemon is. I have a little history with that Pokemon, but yeah. Tyranitar is cool. I think I have the Mega Tyranitar. Hey, we got another. Bingo. Yeah, Gen 3 and 4. Is that Fire Red and Leaf Green, Diamond and Pearl? Is that kind of area? Why don't I know this stuff? Oh man, I typed it. There we go. Yeah. Nothing. Alright. Generation 3's Hoenn. 4's Hoenn. Sinnoh was Diamond and Pearl. Oh, okay, so you were playing, okay. Mudkip and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, Leaf Green is just Gen 1 redone though, really. Yeah, Generation 3, Generation 4. Yeah, that was a good one as well. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's so cool because everyone has their own interaction with the game. Like, you know, people enter in at different times, and people they play with different Pokemon, and they stop playing at certain times. Like I was playing Leaf Green and Pearl, and then I just stopped and I didn't play anymore for years, and then I came back for Heart Gold. So there's a whole chunk of Pokemon in there that you just like aren't familiar with. Ooh. Wurmple has a 3 grass energy attack. Wow, we got another. That's 4. We got 4 now. Fantastic. Like a specialized deck, yeah, exactly. That's so funny. That's opponent's Pokemon. Doesn't synergize too well. 130. Wurmple has a 3 grass energy attack. Ooh, oh, I already have it though. That's a nice looking card. Yeah, I got this one earlier today as well. I got both the Delphox Vs. And I like these trainer cards. What Wurmple are you talking about? Let me look at this thing. Wurmple, a 3 grass energy attack, tackle, creepy crawl, crawly congregation. Search your deck for any number of Wurmple, Silicoon, Beautifly, Cascoon, and Dustox. Reveal them and put them into your hand. Yeah, I'd say that's worth 3, isn't it? Huh? That's insane. That's dope because you have this Dustox here that I was like, oh, it's not worth it to play with this because it's a 3 evolution, but you're doing 80 damage a turn, and they're confused with 110. But actually, if you just get 3 energies on this dude, then you've got your Dustox with a rare candy. So you throw him 4 of these, which I have, with some rare candies, and you just blast through there. That's kind of cool. Damn, nice grab there. Thank you for that. Now it's on my radar. Now I'm gonna think about it in the peripheral, and I'll go away and I'll come back and I'll put something together for it. This sounds fun. That was literally the Dustox I was looking at as well. That's crazy. Curium, alright. Oh, ooh, that's nice. Is that the dude from? Okay. Are there Parasect in the Cobalt Coast area? Is that the guy from the Cobalt? Wow. Wow. Are you? Jeez. Wow. Oh, that is so cool. Oh, man. Wow. That's dope. Oh, I'm so pumped. I'm getting such good luck. Jeez, man. Jeez. My last, like, 50 card booster packs are going to be just, like, totally worthless. But this has been worth. This is dang, man. Oh, wow. Feeling good. Got all the Zoroark V's I need. Got the Giratina Alt RV. Dang. I think I have. Do I have a Giratina? Ooh. I already have that. Do I have the Giratina? V-Star is the question. I've been through a lot of these boosters. Is it gold? Do I have? No, I don't have the gold one. I have the normal one. That's so cool. I can play it now. Yeah, this is dope. I traded for this. That's a cool card. Giratina is a pretty cool Pokemon. Yeah, so the thing about the Zoroark V, I wanted to do a custom deck that okay, love that Pikachu card though. This is super cute. It's got the little heart shadow here. So I actually have a Dragonite V deck. I can't. I'm so useless. Dragonite V. This attack also does 20 damage to each of your benched Pokemon, right? So if I do this, yeah, and then I have the Zoroark V. That's nope, scared. 50 damage. So it's 100 damage times by up to 5. So it's like this could be a very deadly combination. And that's not even factoring in the Dragonite V-Star, which I don't even remember what it does. Top 12 cards of your deck, attach any number of water and electric energy cards you find there to your Pokemon anyway, and during your next turn, this Pokemon can attack you. 250, so. Yeah, it started with me wanting to make a Dragonite V and V-Star deck, and then I was playing with it, and this move was just such an effective way to put damage counters on the Pokemon that I was like, oh, I should use this as an engine with the subplot of Zoroark V. Yeah, the Giratinas, I can see that. It's definitely got a cooler aesthetic. There's plenty of gold cards. That alt art on the Giratina V is so cool. There's another one as well that's not as cool, but it's still pretty cool. I said at the top of the stream, I said I wouldn't mind getting either of those. The fact that I got the cooler one is so cool. Another Radiant Gardevoir. There we go. Alright, what's this? Poliwrath. Okay. Keep going. Yeah, this has been lucky. I didn't even know which Pokemon this was because I don't play with this card, and I didn't recognize it in the flowers. I thought it was just like a singular line. It's so funny. I actually have a couple of damage pumps. I'm thinking of putting together a more damage pump centered deck. Ooh. With the Gengar with the Altar Gengar that I found earlier. And a couple other Gengars. Whoa, we got another V-Star. Dang, I am got some good pulls today. Yeah, jeez. What's going on? I think they've started releasing more special cards at the end of decks, which just makes it more likely that you're gonna get those cards. And on top of that, like, we consider the V's. Like, I'm considering these super nice pulls, and they're not even considered among, like, the what now? What's that? Is that 30 cards? 30 cards out of this whole booster that are just super, super nice. So I think it's like a false kind of placebo effect. I think there's a lot more nice cards floating around nowadays. Dugong. Flip a coin. If heads during your opponent's next turn, prevent all damage from and effects of attacks done to this Pokemon. That's pretty nice. Shuffle any amount of water energy from your Pokemon into your deck. This attack does 40 damage for each card you shuffled into your deck in this way. It's funny because Dugong might actually be... Yeah, no, they are. They're just meta cards, but they look so... Because they've just... The power creep and the shiny creep is unreal. I'm not sure, but Dugong might be in my top 10 of favorite Pokemon. I hadn't finished putting it together yet. Hey, wow, what is this? What? Top 5 cards each deck. I put 3 of them in. Man, these Lost Zone decks are nuts. Yeah. This list is highly stacked towards... Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's not. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of the 10 are not in the first generation. It's not even set in stone. Yeah, that's a dope one. That's a dope one. I've been saying, like, I keep like watching and playing against all these cards. It always takes me a little while to collect enough cards and be interested enough in each of them to, like, put my own deck together, and then by then, like, everyone's moved on. Like, I still haven't put together a Lost Zone deck. Yeah. Haven't played with the Giratina, haven't played with the Hisuian Zoroark-V. So I got all hyped about the Berserker deck. That's what I did. Thinking about that Dugong. I want to put it into a deck with the Blastoise chains. Have you played with those Blastoise chains? The newest one, where you can go through your deck and collect 6 energies, attach them to your Pokemon however you like, and then your turn ends. That would be pretty good for the Dugong, because you're applying 240 damage per turn there. If you get 6 energies attached. And then you have the Swim Freely move, which stalls out. Ooh! Oh, what is... Wow. Is this the same as... Yeah, this is the same. But this is just an alternate art. That's dope. Oh, wow. Man, I am getting pretty lucky here. Another Kyurem. This would be a good inclusion in the Blastoise and Dugong deck with that move. I'm thinking though. Yeah, it would be fine inclusion. The power of the Dugong Blastoise deck could come from the fact that there's single prize card knockouts, though. Because that could take quite a while to set up. That Swim Freely move could be pretty good at stalling out, though. I'm not sure. Maybe combined with a Glimwood Tangle. Was it a coin flipping move? I'm just thinking about Dugong now. Look at me. I'm just obsessed. Flip a coin. If heads, yeah. Yeah. So the only person who can actually get through that would be... Yeah, I learned this the hard way. Dura Blue, please. The max, right? Yeah, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon. This attack's damage isn't affected by effects on your opponent's active Pokemon. So he would kill me. That would be an interesting counter to look out for. Alolan V-Star. What do you mean Alolan V-Star? Yeah, Alolan's the place. What Alolan V-Star? I love these tag team cards. They're great. Oh, the Vulpix. Vulpix V-Star. Let's check that. Do I have that card? No. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's exactly the same. You're right. Yep. Ugh. I thought I pulled this at one point, but I might have traded it away for something. I'll get obsessed with dumb cards, and I'll just throw stuff away at them. Ooh. This Pokemon is on your bench. You may shuffle it and all attached cards into your deck. If you have a Stadium in play, this attack does 80 more damage. Interesting. How would you use that? I mean, I guess you'd soak up damage and then you just switch it out and get rid of it, right? That's interesting. 20 damage, and that's basically the Volcanora V for water. This one, yeah, it really is. And it pretend like if you're worried about getting the knockout and the 2 prize cards, like that's literally what that ability counters. It just gets you out, and then they can't pull it out of your discard pile as well because there are a couple cards going around that are doing that nowadays. Ooh. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned. Your opponent's active Pokemon is affected by a special condition. This attack does 60 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Roserade's pretty cool. Excuse me. Oof, how many of these do I have now? 6? Cool. I can put a Lost Zone deck together. I really like those trainer full arts. Those are really nice. The trainer gallery, that's what they're called. Not the trainer full art, that's the normal trainer card with full artwork. Ariados. Alright. That's 100 packs. We've gone through 100 today so far. My gosh. Alright, 2 bites. Oh, we got the Snorlax for the 3rd time. The 3rd time today, this guy. Never had one before. Now I've got a 3. The thing with this is, though, you have this great stadium that I've been using a lot of. The Glimwood Tangle. And once during your turn, when you flip a coin, you can basically, if you don't like the result of that coin flip, you can reflip the coin, right? So it gives you a second opportunity. It heightens. You're still playing with luck. Like, it's still a total crapshoot, and I hate it half the time. I do hate it, but it's like a lesser half now because it's self-inflicted or something. Oh yeah, wait. Are you playing with this Kyogre? This guy here, or is there a Lost Zone Kyogre? Yeah, I just found some of these. This guy I've actually included in. I'll show you the deck. Actually, I'll show you the deck I'm putting together with the Zoroark V. It's not even like a Zoroark V main deck. That's the thing. It's a Dragonite V Star deck, right? So it's these guys. Got this chain. Got this dude here. And then I threw this guy on. Just as extra. He probably doesn't fit. And then I think I actually have... Yeah, I have an energy recycler to counter that pull. And isn't there a water... I should be using the trainer card that pulls waters from the discard. It's Melody, isn't it? Melody. Attach water energy card from your discard pile to one of your... Yeah, we want that in here. For sure. What can we get rid of though? Maybe an energy. Yeah, so that's what we did. That's what I put together. Obviously, I'm guessing if you've got a Lost Zone deck that it's a standard deck. But if you're not looking to have, in fact, I think this is this a standard card? Actually, let me check that quick. Yeah, okay. So you can put this in there. Shuffle 5 basic energy cards from your discard pile into your deck. Yeah, and I've been using this because I have a deck, and Fernape is one of my top 10 guaranteed in there. I love that Pokemon. And I've got this deck that I put together. Reveal the top 5 cards to your deck. 80 damage for each one, right? So if you get 5 energies, that's 400 damage. Discard the energy cards, shuffle the others into your deck, and then I throw in, a couple of these energy recyclers. But I also most of the decks I play with are not standard. I tend to like to play expanded, so I have cards like I think I had Brock in here at one point. I don't know where he's gone. But yeah, so that's the deck I was looking for the Zoroark V for to put in here, and I actually already put him in. I could have 2. I could probably focus it a little bit because this guy's discarding my own card, so I could probably get rid of this guy and add another. I don't know how well it's going to synergize. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe I should have kept the Kyogre. Who knows? Who knows? I was literally testing out my Dragonite V, that deck, against someone with the Kyogre, and I was like, that's so OP. I do have the Double Dragon, but I don't think they're standard right now. No, they're not. Yeah, I would have really loved to use those. Because they just make your life so much easier.
I'm using these in a Sableye. I am, but I like the Dragonite V deck was specifically meant to be a standard deck. That's what I was trying to put together. Because if you see here, I don't have a lot of standard decks, and this one was really bad. I lost like 5 games in a row. So I last stream I was like I'm gonna build a Dragonite V-Star deck because Dragonite V-Star was a standard card. So this is meant to be a standard deck, and it's in the standard thing, so it's still standard, which is cool. But I never play standard, so that's why I've got that. But yeah, if I was going full on, I'm probably gonna clone that deck now that you've mentioned that, and throw the dragon energies in and go a little ham. Yeah, that would be fun actually. All right. 100 packs to go. Back to the packs. Okay. Let's see what we get. Alright, now that I got the Zoroark and the Zoroark V-Star, though, I should try and focus my energies. I would love to get this Lady Full Art. That would be great. Yeah, he's the guy in... He looks like the guy that's in the full art for the Parasect, so... but he's in the Cobalt Coast. I didn't realize Parasect was in the Cobalt Coast. I thought those guys were further inland in the games. So what do we want? V-Star would be dope. Any of these would be cool. We already got this guy. That would be cool. Because we have this one, right? We got the gold. We don't have the rainbow. So these would be cool. Yeah. We've got a couple we can still move forward. That random Pidgeot. That's a really interesting card. Alright, Honchkrow. Koopa. You see, I have no clue who this Pokemon is. Like, what game he came from, what character style. Just absolutely no clue. He looks like the multi-god card from Yu-Gi-Oh! Gen 5. So it's like, what, Moon and Sun? Black and white, that's the Zekrom Reshiram. I think that's those two. Alright, what do we got here? Bennett. Let's go over. Ooh, shiny Raichu. Alright, what's this? If you have used your V-Star power, this attack does 120 more damage. Ooh. Okay. That's kind of interesting. That's kind of interesting. Let's go. We got another 2. We got a shiny Parasect. Play this Pokemon from your hand. You may make both active Pokemon asleep and poisoned. That is just as annoying as in the games. Classic. Classic Pokemon. Yeah. Paris and Parasect always walking around in the wild, getting you in the bushes. You think it's going to be a good Pokemon. It's like a level 24 Parasect. Just mocking you with Stun Spore. I don't have a brush, don't I? This is, I believe, this is the exact Mr. Mime that's in the Jump Life Village in the game. I think that's him. Unless they have a regular Rhoda of Mr. Mime that go in and out of there. Did you play the previous game? Not the Scarlet and Violet, Arceus. Yeah, Arceus. Yeah, that was an interesting one. These new ones are kind of back to basics. They're back to the you live in a modern time. But like, there's a whole school theme. Like, you go to the school, and then after the school, it's like free roam across the map. So you can go anywhere. It's not like level locked or anything, I guess. But wasn't Sword and Shield was like that? It was just like the Pokemon would kill you. Mind Shao. We got another lady. Not the full art. Yeah, that is true. The gyms were in order. Yeah, this one it's got. They kind of clued on to what people enjoy. Ooh, Pyroar. And a Berserker V. They clued into what people like. So this new game, what they've done is there's like 3 different plot lines to do. You've got the team. They're called Team Star this time. Arceus. Okay. I haven't seen anyone in the what is it called, in the canon pronouncing the name, so I go with whatever I make up at the time. But yeah, I've been saying Arceus too. Who says it's Arceus? Is that from the anime or something? Because don't they have different names in the movie and the Nintendo? Oh, fair enough then. Yeah, that's pretty canon. Arceus. I don't like it very much. That sucks. Guess I have to say that now. They're gonna come after me. Nintendo is gonna send a bunch of Pokemon to my house to kill me if I don't pronounce it right. So we'll go with that. We'll go with the Arceus. Avoid that outcome. Yeah. Say something like what I was talking about. Probably wasn't worth much then. Another Dugong. Yeah, I don't know why. There's like a magic to it. Yeah, I gotta figure out what my top 10 is. Like, I know you've got, like, I've got pieces of it, you know. Infernape is there, Gengar's in there, Blastoise, I think Weavile. Yeah. Suicune's pretty cool. Oh, nice. Also an art Aerodactyl. Yeah, Suicune's pretty cool. Lucario's pretty cool. My top 10 is like cool Pokemon that I also have like a personal relationship with for whatever reason. Like, they've impacted me in some way, or they, you know, were very frequent during a period of my life, kind of thing. Or like, yeah, because because there's so many cool Pokemon. Like, I was looking at the list earlier, like, of just all the Pokemon, you could see it, and there's just so many cool ones that it's like, it's hard to pick. Oh, and we got the white one that with the rainbow card we wanted. Look at that. Clean. Oh, man. So we got 2 gold, and we got this rainbow. Fantastic. Wow. I got exactly what I wanted. That's so funny. Yeah. How many did it take me? 70, 78. So that's not even, that's like, what, 22 booster packs open? Got another one. What else are we going for? We're going for any of those rainbows, really. Any of these rainbows would be dope. The lady rainbow. I kind of would prefer the color art for the lady, but the lady rainbow would be pretty clutch. I don't know. The rainbows are kind of all the same. They're all rainbows. I get it. You know, the gold are similar, but the gold have their own color to them. The rainbows don't have any color to them. So it's like when you compare this to this, I kind of prefer that kind of vibe. Another Dugong. All right, we gotta put this thing together. Then it's 20 damage to one of your Pokemon. Yeah, I think I do have to do a Dugong Blastoise deck. And I've only got Blastoise in there. Like, it's kind of tied between those three. Like, oh, we got the other. Is this the no? The other one was the alternate art, right? Yeah, this is the one we got first. So we got the normal one now. We got the normal Pidgeot. Pidgeot's pretty cool. These are pretty cool. He, they are pretty cool. All of the Pidgeot. Trevenant. Ooh. Trainer Gallery Banette. 7 damage counters on this Pokemon. This attack does 20 damage for each damage counter you placed in this way. And then you can, like, retreat him and use the Zoroark V-Star. That would be funny as hell. And Mimikyu, okay. Hang on, that's Zoroark V. What is the power? Oh, during your turn you may discard your hand and draw 7 cards. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I can't wait to see how this Dragonite V deck works. I'm so curious now. Man, I'm drowsy today. Yeah, they got that horse. Ice Rider Calyrex. What, like as a Pokemon? Oh yeah. So there's a whole secondary game mode where you basically like you're introduced to Calyrex, who's the rider. Let me go find it. Because that's the funny thing about it. It was kind of come on, what are you doing? Because he's this little like deer-headed king. He's like the crown Pokemon, I guess. And he's meant to be like the royalty kind of king of the Pokemon, but he lost his steed like thousands of years ago in the region. So your job is to get his steed back. So depending on whether you use the ice carrot or you use the ghost carrot, you either bring in this the psychic. I think it's ghost in the game, but they don't have ghost cards. So it's like a ghost type Pokemon, or an ice type Pokemon. And in the game, like this Pokemon has 2 abilities. That's kind of why it's kind of interesting because it has 2 abilities because it's a combo of these 2 Pokemon. So what we just saw there was the Steed. Yeah, I picked this type. This is a beautiful card. Absolutely love the art on this card. And that's honestly why I'm playing Scarlet, right? Because if I didn't play that game, I would not know about, like, I wouldn't care about this Pokemon at all. But because I played it, I understand who the Pokemon is. I understand the importance of it in the story. And, like, this is the Pokemon I use to get to level 100 for my other Pokemon. Because he's got to move this move here, Astral Barrage. This move hits both of your opponent's Pokemon, so you can do it in a team battle. So I can level up on my Pokemon super quick by just crushing him with this dude. He's got ridiculous attack. So it's kind of fun seeing, like this Pokemon that I've played with this specific move in the game come out and be on the cards. Like it helps me enjoy the cards more. Like this, I haven't even put a Calyrex Ice Rider deck together. Is that because I didn't play the Ice Rider storyline in the game? Could possibly be totally why. Just don't have a strong connection with the Pokemon. Wasn't incentivized to put a deck together. Even though it looks really fun. You may discard 2 energy from this Pokemon. Just didn't put a deck together that I can think of. Don't have a deck to play with for that one. You see, I've got a couple. This one is nuts. I actually went looking for a specific card to make this one. I was hunting for a long time through boosters to get this specific Gardevoir here. I've only found one of them. Each basic psychic energy is worth 2. And then you combine that with this. This attack does 30 more damage for each psychic energy on your Pokemon. And once during your turn, you may attach a psychic energy card from your hand to your bench Pokemon if you do draw 2 cards. This is such an insanely fun card to use. Because you just get to draw cards, attach energies for free. 1 free attach energy, draw 2 cards. So if you have like 2 or 3 of these on your bench, you're drawing 6 cards a turn. You're attaching 4 energies every turn. Every energy is doing 30 more damage, and then on top of that, they're times 2. Like, it's times 2. So if this deck actually worked the way I wanted it to, yeah, that's insane. But yeah, I don't have any Ice Rider decks. Might be the connection of the cards. I don't know. So I'd be very interested to see a study into that. The online prices website. You mean trading for cards in the game? Or like for trading cards in real life. So the new game actually deals with that. Have you heard of the Pokemon Live? They've got it so you can exchange cards that you don't need, and you can purchase the nice cards you do. I haven't migrated over there. It's still super buggy, and I don't like losing experience on a rank ladder during a game, which is semi-based on luck. That hurts a lot. So, yeah, no, I haven't. I don't really go on the only website I go on is the website I go on to buy the booster packs that I open here. And that's it. 'Cause I might be addicted. I do trade on this, but like for instance, I don't think Lost Origin is the currency. Like the stock market in the Pokemon game has a specific currency, and it tends to be the newest. I didn't mean to click that. Tends to be the newest thing. I'll trade with individual people. Like if you wanted to trade with me, I would trade cards with you. But when I'm doing that, I would consider us as people trying to help each other out. We're not trying to scam each other. So I try and make the trades equal, or I would give you, an advantage. If there's like a card that I don't care about, or I'm interested in getting, for instance, from you, but I have a card that you want that I'm not that interested in, I'm happy to give it away. Like that's not a problem for me. But you go here to the trading desk, I'm pretty sure it's the Silver Tempest right now. Yeah, like that's why I came here earlier on in the stream to see. You see, there's literally nothing asking me.
There's nothing asking me for. Here's a Lost Origin for a Butterfree. Ooh, what's this? No. Interesting though. So like they never like this is an old currency, so it's just not as worthwhile, you know. I'll come in here and I'll look around for stuff sometimes. Because you know if I have a Vulcan, if I have like one of these, I'm not trading for that for sure now. But ooh, what the hell? You see this? This if I have like two of these, this is fine. I'll do that. If I had two of these cards, I would definitely do that. Super easy. But I only have one, so my inner collector is like, no, you can't trade that yet. Yeah, you see, everything is ski whiff, like 2 for 1, like as if I don't even like these boosters that much, so I'm just not taking part in the trade market right now. You know, it's like the same as the stock market. You don't like what's going on in the stock market. You don't take part at that point in time. You can do whatever. Online Pokemon TCG price. I guess I've been here before. Is this what we're talking about? It's worth at least 50. Huh. I don't even have one of these, do I? What's the currency? So how do I figure out how much it's worth? $53 buying, $28 selling. Interesting. So it's exactly like the stock market. That's hilarious. This is a dope card. Wow. 55 buying, 8 selling. Oof. Interesting. That's kind of cool. I might do some research on that. Yeah, who knows? It wasn't a planned escapade, so that's fine. We'll take it. We'll take it. We're just gonna open some boosters. That's totally fun. 68 left. Look at that. Look at that. We haven't even hit 3/4 of the way through with all of the pulls that we've had. Unreal. We got the shiny Panic Mask. I'll throw that into my Alolan Raticates deck. During your opponent's next turn, all of your Pokemon take 120 less damage from your opponent's Pokemon V. That's kind of nasty. Because you're stacking up your deck anyways, you know? So you would literally just be sitting with that in your hand waiting for them to play, to need to do the damage. Then that's kind of nasty. I kind of like that. That's a sneaky thing. We got Shellos. Dustogs. There's that Wurmple card as well. Now I'm thinking about that Wurmple. Yeah, Spectrier. Choose 2 of your opponent's Pokemon, blah blah, during your next turn. This Pokemon can't use Phantom Strike. And then the other one was called, like, what, Glacier? It's kind of weird, the idea that you have 2 Pokemon that join together to become 1 Pokemon, right? Like, that's kind of interesting. I don't think they've done that before. It's a shame they put that in the DLC. Like, I get that you're meant to be Dugtrio, man.
No, but like a Pokemon that comes apart and comes together all the time, you know? Like if the Doug Trios popped out and it was just three singular Dougs, and then they joined together again, then you'd have it. Yeah. I get that, like, they're trying to make money and you wanna. Oh, we got another one. And people are just trying to play it for like the basic Pokemon game of you beat the gyms and you beat the champion. But come on, like there were 2 different DLC adventures in that. Like you could have included one of them. That sucks. I remember being so bummed when I was younger, when I was a kid and I was playing the games and there were like Pokemon I couldn't get. And the whole theme of the game is catch 'em all, and then it's like, oh, guess what? You can't do that in this version of it. It's like, what? Ooh, I already got that. I gotta go to like an event and get a code to get a magic key to enter in. It's like, what? I just wanted to fill the Pokedex. What are you doing? It's not nice. Hey, Trainer Gallery. Oh, very nice. That's just the dog asset. Okay. Storage one. Yeah, I know. It was so upsetting. It's like you buy a video game. The whole point is to catch all the Pokemon, and then they just don't. They don't even let you. They're like, no, sorry. It's like when Pokemon Go came out, and everyone complained that you could only get those Pokemon in certain areas of the world or something, and it was based on luck and all this stuff. Yeah. It's interesting. It's tough to build a collector's game where it's hard enough to collect the things. But, like, I guess the idea is there's so many that it doesn't matter, you know? Yeah. Yeah, people always do stuff. You see, this guy, I guess it's not. He's got different hair. It's a different villager, I guess. Yeah, yeah, they did. And then Pokemon Go, they had the people doing the. Is that what you're talking about? No, Pokemon Go, they had those weird things. They'd like jam their phones, and they would make them look like they're walking across the ocean or something like that. So silly. Yeah, people will find a way. People will find a way. Give them long enough time and enough incentive. They will break all of your rules. You see, we're getting nothing for a little while now. We got that. We did get that Zoroark. If we had gotten 0, that would have been an incredible time pull. I would have been so pumped heading out of this. Glastrier, so it's not even Glacier. Okay, I guess Glacier is too similar to Glacier. Makes sense. This is a nasty card. You devolve their card and you shuffle them into their deck. It's so insane. I played against that. I hated it. Hated it. I should figure out a deck with that. That's so fun. Really? That's crazy, man. Advertising has gotten crazy. They do it everywhere. It's all about advertising. It's all the money as well. It's just like advertisers paying. And they get the money from the consumers buying the products, and they just pay it out in advertising. And the thing that sucks is when you have adverts out there, when you see advertising, a lot of the time, that means that company has money to spend on advertising. So they're trying to get to the next level, which means you're going to see more of their adverts. It's like a self-perpetuating cycle. Yeah, dang. That's crazy. Yeah, that's kind of when I got out of Pokemon Go. I caught a shiny Dratini. So I have a shiny Dragonite, which was like my pride and joy, and I was like so happy. And then they just started releasing all of these shinies and all this stuff. And it devalues shinies. That's all you're doing. All you're doing is devaluing the shiny. The whole point is you can catch all the other Pokemon, and there's all these different range. They can have different size, and they can be different powerful in different ways. Better attack. Oh, dope. Oh, that's dope. Your Pokemon can have better attack or better defense than its peers, but the shinies were like specifically very high value, hard to get. You can't just give them away to everyone. No one wants a shiny. It's like, what? Wow. Wow. Holy cow. Do you have this card? Do you want one? That's so funny. That's so funny. Jeez. Dang, that's so funny. Alright. That's fair. Yeah, if you had something good. What? What is going on? Is this a joke? Is this a joke? Wow, what the hell is this? That's 2 in a row. That's 2 in a row. Wow, jeez. Wow. That's insane. That's so lucky. That's so funny. That is so funny. Yeah, now I have 3 of them. Holy cow. Are you? This is insane. This is so insane. That's nuts. My face hurts from smiling. That's so crazy. What is this? We got another Zoroark V. Dang, how many is that? We got 6 now. Yeah. Oh, baby. This is, 3. Yeah, that's so funny. Oh, my face. That's so funny. we got 2 of these as well. That's some tasty booster right there. Wow. That's crazy. My mind is just everywhere right now. I can't. That's so funny. Jeez. Okay. It's all skill, man. 18 to 20 silver tempest packs. It's almost like it's part of a set now, like the 3 that I pulled. Nah, I'd be down if someone had something cool that I wanted, I'd be down to trade one or two. That's fine. I might try and make a deck. Well, I gotta make a deck out of it now. You know, gotta try. 27 left. 27 left. What can we get? Ooh, I traded for this recently as well. Who knew I was gonna pull it? Who knew? Mr. Mine. Chillin'. Yeah, I gotta see. This is crazy. I got a lot of these now. 5 minutes. Comfy. I kind of like the idea of right-clicking the last card and having it pop up like that, but it's so... If it's not great, then it's not... It's not great. So it's... Yeah. Oh, but that one was great! That's really dope! Top 5 cards, discard any number of item cards you find there. Oh, of your opponent's deck. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. Maybe I'll have to start doing that right-click reveal now. Get Hoopa. Shoving some frost in my face. Thanks, Hoopa. Hoopa looks like a genie. Is he like a genie Pokemon? Is that what he's meant to be? Electros. Toad. We got another Aerodactyl V. That's the 3rd one. Not the other art that I was hoping for. But we got 3 of that one. Classic. Got the shiny Machamp. I wanted to do something with this as well. Alright, actually, I'm gonna start writing this stuff down. My scatterbrain is gonna forget all this. Top 10. Alright, we want the shiny, we want the Machamp deck. The Zoro, Arc, and the Gengar with the alt art that we got. What was the other one we were doing? Wow. Oh, this is me. Wow. Wait, you just... That's so funny. I'm so tech... Can you post a clip on Reddit? Yeah, sure. I'm so non-tech savvy. I don't know how to do this kind of stuff. What was I just looking for? Not that. Okay. Machamp, Zoroark, Gengar. What was the other deck I wanted? The Dustox. The Dustox with the weird ass Wurmple. Dustin. Hell yeah, Dustin. Alright, Wurmple. Alright. Was that it? Is that the only one? I can't remember now. I'll figure it out later. Open another. Alright. Not much. That's insane. I can't believe I got 2 of those in a row. I can't. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Yeah. The Basculegion with the Blastoise with the energy ability. That's what I wanted. we got the shiny Haunter. Nice. We got another Aerodactyl V, and again, it is not the alternate art that I was hoping for. It's taunting me now. We're getting down there, and I'm getting taunted with this. 14 left. So what do we want? We want the Alter Aerodactyl or the full art lady. Go. Nah. It's just not it, Landorus. It's just not it. You're not part of the group. We got 2. Okay. Not quite. Once during your turn, you may draw cards until you have 6 cards in your hand. Oh, this is what this deck is about. Alright. Warpool. Beautifully. Why do I keep saying that? It's Beautifly. What is wrong with me? Why do I keep pronouncing it like that? That's insane. Alright, I'm out of beer. No bueno. Alright, open another. Alright, Magirna. Ten left. We got 10 left. Coming up on 2 hours. Not bad. It's about time. It's about time. Fair enough. Yeah, how many's that? That's 3. Oh, I got 3 of the shiny background. I got 3 of the... It's so weird how they've got like multiple types of shinies. Gotta wait till Saturday. Yeah, that's fine. Doesn't really change for me, so that's so cool. What is this? Trevenant. This Pokemon is knocked out by damage from Pokemon V. They don't get any prize cards for it. That's like the Koala. That's literally just like the Koala. That's such a pain in the butt. During your opponent's next turn, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks if that damage is 60 or less. They should do more. That would be so much cooler. There's a Jinx like that too. There's the Koala. What's the Koala's name? But it's not called Koala. It's a Pokemon, but this Pokemon that they copied after the Koala. Oh, I didn't do the right click. That's why it wasn't good. All right, we gotta do the right click one now. Losing our showmanship here. All right, what's this? Nothing, and a Drapion. Not quite. How many are left? This is number 6. All right, we're gonna count down that, I guess. Ooh. Not a bad pull, but not what we're looking for. I needed another one though, right? I did need another one first. Now I have 3 of each for my deck. That's great. Thank you. Thank you, Pokemon Gods. Thank you for blessing me on this day. All right. Okay, Electros. You're meant to be over there. That's what we need. And this is the other Silcoon. Flip a coin if heads during your opponent's next turn. The defending Pokemon can't attack. That's much more what I would expect out of Harden. Something that's straight up just... Well, I guess, yeah, Harden doesn't stop the damage, does it? But more than 60. Yeah, I guess it stops in tiny amounts of damage. We got another one. Yeah, we gotta put that Zoroark V deck together now. Whoa! Okay. That's pretty dope. So it's not Lady Fantina. Ooh. This looks. Oh my gosh. Wow. What a pull. What a pull to close out. 3 left. This is number 3. Another Trevenant. Got the Phantom. And a Zoroark V. Number 7. That's crazy. Alright. Second to last boost. This is the second to last one. Ariados. Alright. I'm just gonna open this straight up. What do we get? What is it gonna be? Another one. That's so fun. What? We got another one. That's pretty crazy. Okay. That's insane. That's some insane good luck. Alright, I want to try out this Dragonite V deck once with the Hisuian Zoroark V. There he is. Alright, let me try this once. Show you how bad I am. Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate the follow. We'll see how bad this deck is, and then I'll go cry. Oh my gosh, man. I cannot believe that is so lucky today. So lucky. Man, I got a lot of decks to put together now as well. Jeez. Oh, jeez. Murph the Surfer. He's got surfer's hair, doesn't he? He's got some surfer hair. I gotta change my avatar. I cut all my hair off. It's all gone. Oh, man. Oh, jeez. Ooh, right to start. Look at that. Oh, this is perfect. I can use him as a draw. Okay. I've never played with this card before, so this is you're gonna watch me be a total noob here, as I so often am. Okay, we're gonna attach the shiny electric because it's gorgeous. Why not? Ooh, I hate those cards because I'm never ballsy enough to play them. So they always get used against me, and it hurts. It hurts a little bit. You may discard your hand. I don't really want to discard that card. That sucks. Yeah, we gotta do it. Gotta do it. I literally don't have any other option. Let's go. I hope I have another one in this pack. I don't think I do. I don't know that it's necessary though, because we have the Dragonite V now. And then obviously, do we retreat him? What's he lining up? This guy. His attack is 30 dash 3 psychic energy attached to Pokemon 60 plus 60 right now. I have no clue what I want to do right now. This is a terrible idea. Never seen that card work. Which card? I don't know which card. Ah, man. I'm probably gonna lose this. Dancer. Yeah, it's similar to you really wanna. It's. I mean, like you got to think of it as like just a draw two, you know, because otherwise it's depressing, I guess. Ooh. Okay. Um. mm, I don't have any switch cards. Dang. Are they all bird keepers? They're all bird keepers. Dang. That's no good. What item card do we want? I guess we just want some more energy, so yeah, that could work. This seems like a bad idea. Okay, we're gonna see how this goes. Have I already attached an energy this turn? I have. Jeez. And now he's up to. You see the live game, it adds this shit together for you. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and he does. That's 120 plus 60 is 180. So we're gonna be fine here. We're gonna leave that. Oh, we're gonna see how this works. Oh yeah, I forgot you can add more. Okay, wait, 180. It's a little dangerous, but I guess this is fine. Let's see if I have that Dragonite card actually. I'm just gonna go like that. I don't want to evolve it into the Dragonite V-Star because I want to test out the. Oh, we did have a second one. Perfect. Alright, and now. Cool. Cool. I don't even have 5 Pokemon here. That's a jerk. You gotta have 5 Pokemon here. That'll help. That'll help. That's right, I did have 2. Fantastic. Okay. I think I'm gonna touch that to that. Go like this. Give me an electric. Yes. Oh, nice. Okay, perfect. So we're gonna go electric, water, water, water. This is going pretty good. I'm glad I got rid of the Blastoise chain in favor of this single Cryogonal. This is pretty good. It's just not going too bad. Alright. So what have we got here? He's got 30 times by 6 is 180, plus 60 is 240, but he can add more in the next turn, so whoever I put up there is dead. That's only 230. Yeah. Sheesh. I'm gonna go for this, I guess. Plus price cards, we'll see what happens. We'll see. Ooh, do we have the other? Yeah, maybe I will just grab that. I'm just gonna do the 80 damage. Ooh, no, I can't do that. That sucks, because he's not gonna kill it. So I still have to kill this thing. Oh, it only does 100. So maybe I'm okay. Maybe I've just bought myself a turn. We'll see what happens. Oh. Oh, come on, Murph. Oh, don't do that. I guess I can. If I get an extra energy, then it's the same thing. But it's just such a pain. Oh, that's tough. Okay, please give me energy. No. But that's okay. That's okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to retreat you. We're going to throw the boss's orders up and swing you in there. And we're going to smack you smack in the face. We're going to do 20 damage to the bench. Thank you. Dragon Knight's still alive. With 20 HP. And now we can just play our Hisuian Zoroark V for the rest of the game, right? For the rest of the game. Because it's 50 times, so that'd be 100. That's 200 damage for just those two Pokemon. And then you've got 50 times 12. 600 damage just from this guy. What's that? Why would you attach that? Oh, they forgot. It's only doing 130? Who's doing 130? Oh, that sucks. You're right. I thought it was the, I thought it was the other way around. I thought I could get, like, super OP with it. 180. Wait a sec. 180. Yeah. No. 50-50. Yeah, 50-50-50. And then I guess the resistance, yeah. Because the double turbo energy. Okay, so it's not gonna be as OP as I was hoping. I thought it was gonna be super strong. It's fine. It's fine. So now I want to get the sky bench and just have 8 by 50 and get the 400 that way. I'm guessing he's stalling out. I'm not sure what he's hoping to achieve because he's lost now. Alrighty. Well, this looks like it's gonna be game. What's the damage on here? I need 4. Okay. Sure. Well played. I don't think I can kill him this turn though. Yeah. Alright. Well, I'm gonna kill him after this. Oh no. Not my special energy. Damn. Alright, GG Murph. Have a good one. Alright. The Pikmin, thank you for chilling with me all stream. This was fun. I had a good time. I hope you had a good time. I enjoyed getting tons of great rewards from the boosters. Yeah, I'm gonna open this one quick and see what I got. I gotta get this gym psyched actually.
What's this new booster? What's this? Nice. Dash. Alright. Thank you very much for hanging out. Hope you had a good time. Take it easy. And I'll catch you later.